Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. Evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III, and thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD, intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here tonight. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics, summarizing them just for you. Today's headlines include, in Nevada, cows cough and wheeze, a bird flu scare that won't appease, while 104 Indians flew back home aboard military jets, no need to roam. Netflix wonders if Prison Cell 211 is a thrill. Stream it or skip it, what's your will? Plus, Temu's push for local pride after tax loopholes, they take it in stride, and back to Nevada, where cows still hide. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Top stock recommendations for February 6th, 2025. Trained on data until October 2023. Analysts adjust Alphabet stock targets post-earnings shock. AI Safety Institute director resigns from position. Bondi appointed Trump's Attorney General during DOJ changes. We'll also have search trends, obituaries, this day in history, and much more. But first, let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. At least 104 Indian citizens deported from U.S. on military aircraft, say Indian officials. CNN. Over 104 Indian citizens were deported from the U.S. on a military flight amid heightened migration enforcement under President Trump. Many deportees faced hardships to reach the U.S., and local leaders in Punjab are urging the Indian government to address the root causes of migration, such as unemployment. Analysts rework Alphabet stock price targets after earnings shock. The street. Google CEO Sundar Pichai emphasized that the current opportunities in artificial intelligence are immense, describing them as big as it comes. Temu steers users to local products after Trump shuts tax loophole. CNBC. Chinese retailer Temu is shifting focus to promote products stored in U.S. warehouses following the revocation of the de minimis tax exemption by Trump. This change allows faster shipping and reduces reliance on direct shipments from China, helping maintain low prices despite new tariffs on Chinese goods. Report Kings to acquire Jonas Valanciunas from Wizards, NBA.com, Heat.com. The Sacramento Kings are trading for center Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards in exchange for guard Sidi Sissoko and 2 second-round picks. Valanciunas, averaging 11.5 points and 8.2 rebounds, aims to enhance the Kings' rebounding ahead of the Feb 6 trade deadline.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
February 5th in history. February 5th, 62, earthquake in Pompeii, Italy. February 5th, 1994. Marseille massacres. More than 60 people are killed and some 200 wounded as a mortar shell explodes in a downtown marketplace in Sarajevo.
Famous people born on this day. February 5th, 1935, Johannes Geldenhuys, South African military commander, died 2018. JR, here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. J.R. Cobb was an American guitarist and songwriter born on February 5, 1944, and passed away in 2019. He is recognized for his contributions to music, particularly in the arts and entertainment sector. February 5, 1937, Larry Hillman, Canadian ice hockey player and coach, died 2022. Today's trivia questions. Which of the following is not another name for the eggplant? The choices are brinjal, guinea squash, melongene, potimarron. Now take a second to think about it. Which of the following is not another name for the eggplant? Okay, got it? Ready? Potimarron. And now on to today's news. General news. Understanding benchmarks. Lesswrong.com. Stream it or skip it. Prison Cell 211 on Netflix. A Mexican series where a lawyer tries to survive and navigate a prison riot. Decider. Prison Cell 211 Inches follows human rights lawyer Juan Olvera, who gets trapped in a violent prison riot while visiting a client. Based on a 2009 film, the series explores his struggle for survival amidst chaos and corruption, highlighting the dangerous dynamics between inmates and prison officials. Bondi becomes Trump's attorney general amid DOJ shakeup, Chris Strom, Bloomberg Law. Memorandum.com. TechMeme provides top news and commentary tailored for technology leaders, aggregating information from various sources across the web.
Business news. Stocks to buy, top stock recommendations for February 6, 2025, The Times of India. Goldman Sachs has a sell rating on Asian Paints, targeting Rs 2,275, citing a decline in EBITDA and margins due to increased staff costs and a worsening revenue mix. Analysts expect subdued near-term demand and heightened competition to impact the company further. Tariff uncertainty puts strain on cash flow, inventory management. Manitoba lumber business owner, CBC News. A Manitoba lumber business owner, Joel Hartung, expresses concern over potential U.S. tariffs, which have been temporarily delayed. He reports increased customer inquiries about bulk orders and pricing, reflecting heightened demand. Hartung anticipates rising lumber prices and urges the Canadian government to address the uncertainty affecting trade relations with the U.S.
Today's trending Google searches. Valentine's Day gifts, Arsenal, Kyle Kuzma. USPS suspends packages from China, AC Milan, Politico. Science news. The Thinking Game stream this Friday, ain'titcool.com. The article discusses the journey of Demis Hassabis, a chess prodigy turned AI innovator who founded DeepMind. His work led to breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, including AlphaGo and AlphaFold, the latter winning the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for solving protein folding. Director Greg Coase chronicles this story in his documentary. Gender Democracy and SFF Literary Awards, freerepublic.com. The article examines voting systems for science fiction and fantasy literary awards, particularly focusing on gender fairness. It finds men tend to vote for male authors more often and suggests that these awards could serve as experimental spaces for democratic practices. Recommendations are made to address gender bias in voting. The Thinking Game stream this Friday, ain'titcool.com. The article discusses the journey of Demis Hassabis, a chess prodigy turned AI innovator who co-founded DeepMind. His work led to breakthroughs in artificial general intelligence, including AlphaGo and AlphaFold, the latter solving protein folding and winning a Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2024. Director Greg Coase documents this story.
Today's obituaries. John Cooper, brief Wikipedia summary. John Cooper, 1946 to 2025, was a Slovak politician and lawyer who served as an MP from 1992 to 2006. He played a role in Slovakia's independence and was involved in several political parties. Cooper passed away while speaking at a pub in Bratislava. Waldo Diaz Balart, brief Wikipedia summary. Waldo Diaz Balart, 1931 to 2025, was a Cuban-Spanish artist known for his geometric paintings and light sculptures. He studied at New York's Museum of Modern Art and lectured internationally. His work is featured in major collections, and he was connected to notable figures like Andy Warhol. He passed away in Madrid at 93. Adam Hunter, brief Wikipedia summary. Adam Hunter, a 43-year-old Australian footballer who played for the West Coast Eagles, was found deceased. His passing adds to the list of notable individuals sharing the name Adam Hunter, including actors, politicians, and a Scottish minister. Louis Gaston Maillat, brief Wikipedia summary. Louis Gaston Maillat, 1947 to 2025, was a prominent Gabonese politician and founder of the Union for the New Republic Party. He held various government positions, including Minister of National Education and Minister of the Interior. Mayila was also involved in business and received numerous national and international awards for his service. Mike Ratledge. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mike Ratledge, 1943 to 2025, was a British musician and founding member of the band Soft Machine, integral to the Canterbury scene. He was known for his contributions to psychedelic and jazz rock music. Ratledge left the band in 1976 to pursue a solo career and passed away at 81 after a short illness. Andres Reggiardo. Brief Wikipedia summary. Andres Reggiardo, 1941 to 2025, was a Peruvian Fujimorist politician and congressman, serving from 1992 to 2001. He held various political roles, including third vice president of the Constituent Congress. He co-founded the Peru Secure Homeland Party with his son Renzo, and was involved in agricultural research and education. Dennis Richmond. Brief Wikipedia summary. Dennis Richmond, 1943 to 2025, was a pioneering American news anchor at KTVU, serving for 40 years and becoming a respected figure in Bay Area journalism. He was one of the first African-American chief anchors in a major market and received numerous awards for his contributions before retiring in 2008. Brian Turner. Brief Wikipedia summary. Brian Turner, an 80-year-old New Zealand poet and former national field hockey player, passed away from a heart attack. He served as New Zealand Poet Laureate from 2003 to 2005 and was known for his contributions to literature and sports. Rickard Anderson, 35, Swedish mass murderer, 2025 Risbergska school shooting, suicide by gunshot. Zhu Yangjia. Brief Wikipedia summary. Zhu Yangjia, 1931 to 2025, was a South Korean physician and politician, serving as Minister of Health and Welfare and as a member of the National Assembly from 1992 to 1996 and again in 2000. She was a prominent figure in the Democratic Liberal Party and the United Liberal Democrats.
Health news. Respiratory symptoms reported in Nevada cows with lethal bird flu strain. CBS News. Nevada has reported 4 cattle herds testing positive for the new H5N1 bird flu strain D1.1, linked to severe human cases. Symptoms in cows include respiratory issues and reduced milk production. The USDA is investigating, and while the CDC says human risk remains low, biosecurity measures are emphasized. Will decline in job openings lead to cautious spending by consumers? Pimps.com. A recent report indicates a decline in job openings to 7.6 million in December, down from 8.1 million in November, suggesting potential job market imbalance. The annual dip was 1.3 million, with key sectors experiencing notable decreases, raising concerns about reduced worker confidence and recruitment challenges. Understanding benchmarks. LessWrong.com. Entertainment news. Disney profits rise on strong Moana 2 sales. Digital Journal. Disney reported a 34% increase in quarterly profits, driven by strong ticket sales from Moana 2 Inches and other blockbusters, despite a decline in Disney Plus subscribers. The company anticipates a new ESPN product launch and noted a $120 million impact from hurricanes on amusement park revenues. U.S. AI Safety Institute Director leaves role, Yahoo Entertainment. Elizabeth Kelly, the inaugural director of the U.S. AI Safety Institute, is leaving her position, raising questions about the institute's future direction under President Trump. During her tenure, she focused on assessing AI risks and collaborated with companies like OpenAI. The institute was established under the Biden administration.
You ever notice how the world seems to revolve around its own sense of irony? Here we are on this planet trying to make sense of everything, and yet we find ourselves caught in a swirl of headlines that just leave you scratching your globe. I'm Globey, and here are my thoughts on some of the latest historical events that make you wonder if we've all lost our orbit. First up, we have analysts adjusting Alphabet stock price targets after unexpected earnings results. Now, I'm no financial guru, but isn't it ironic that a company with a name like Alphabet is suddenly finding itself in the alphabet soup of confusing market strategies? It's like they're trying to spell out their success but can't quite seem to get past A for apple and B for banana. They really should consider changing their name to Confusion Inc. I mean, come on. We're all spinning on this globe trying to figure out how to keep our stocks from falling into the black hole of uncertainty. And then there's Temu, promoting local products after Trump's closure of tax loopholes. It's a classic case of the old let's make lemonade out of lemons trick. You close a tax loophole, and suddenly every local farmer and artisanal soap maker gets a chance to shine. But isn't it funny that it took the closing of loopholes for them to realize that, hey, maybe shopping local isn't such a bad idea. I guess when life hands you lemons, you start selling locally sourced lemonade. Who knew taxes could bring us all together like one big Earth Day celebration? Next on my cosmic journey through the news is the Kings acquiring Jonas Valanciunas from the Wizards in a trade. Now, who wouldn't want a player whose last name sounds like it belongs in a sci-fi film? Valanciunas sounds like an intergalactic hero from the planet Basketballia. But here's the kicker. It seems like the Kings are in a never-ending quest to build their own version of the Avengers. Why not throw in a superhero or two while you're at it? Maybe they'll recruit me. I mean, I'd be great at rebounding. After all, on this planet, we need all the heroes we can get. Now let's shift gears to the unfortunate news that 104 Indian citizens were deported from the U.S. on military aircraft. It's truly disheartening, especially considering how our Earth is supposed to be this interconnected globe of opportunity. Imagine the irony. Deporting globes on military aircraft while we're sitting in our living rooms binge-watching shows about interstellar travel. If only we could send our bureaucratic issues into space where they'd float around aimlessly for eternity. Lastly, there's something about the headlines that just makes you feel like we're all living in one big cosmic joke. So while we're all spinning on this little blue globe, let's hope we can find some humor amid all this chaos. Because if you can't laugh about it, you might just end up losing your mind, floating around in orbit with nowhere to land. Thank you, folks, and remember, laughter is universal, even if our understanding of current events is not.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. What do you call a cow on a trampoline? A milkshake. Why didn't the number 4 get into the nightclub? Because he is too square.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.